Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing spectating random trios and kind of just giving an insight of what's going on in the moment, kind of trying to provide some tips and tricks and kind of maybe critique a little bit. Maybe we find something, some people are going to be sweaty, and we'll kind of go through that. But one thing I'm going to do different for this video than I do for our normal spectating videos is I'm going to look up their stats live within the match. So I'm not going to wait until, later on and kind of guess what this person's KD is. We're just going to go immediately into it and try and find out what, what's going on here. There it is. Easy kill. We got to win the Gulag. We'll take this guy out so we don't end up on some team regaining. And we'll go ahead and splat into the ground again. So we do that. Normally, that's kind of the normal thing we do on these, just so that we don't end up on a team that is taking their time trying to get back into the match. So let's go ahead and spectate. Also, just a heads up, this video does have a sponsored segment. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the most popular free-to-play mobile games. Explore millions of champion combinations and master countless tactics as you take on raid bosses, dungeon runs, campaign battles, and PvP arena matches with hundreds of artifacts to equip and over 500 champions blessed with unique skills. You can build your team, develop your champions, and raid your way. And there's something awesome happening in Raid right now. They've just released a brand new legendary champion designed after a huge personality in the gaming community, Ninja. Now this champion is a little special, and not just because he wields both a katana and a bow and arrow. His origins are also unique. And Ninja's available for free right now, so everyone can get him, but he's only going to be available until October 15th. He's a super limited edition champion, and once that day comes, you'll never be able to get Ninja again, so you'll really want to start playing soon. If that's not enough, Raid's got a non-stop schedule of summer events and activities. We're talking about special fusion events to get brand new legendary champions, tournaments against other players, and much more. They've also released another 5 amazing new champions, and each of them look incredible. I can't wait to try them out for myself. Raid's plans are just starting to heat up, and there are some giant updates coming very soon, so there's really never a better time to get started. If you want to get a head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description or scan my QR code, and you'll get an epic hero, Chernuro, 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in the game. All this treasure waiting for you here at the top right hand of the screen, and it's as easy as that. Just click the link in the description to get started. Thanks again to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Okay, we got Rambo sold. Rambo sold. Looting kind of slow. This is kind of a normal thing that we end up seeing with the randoms is they tend to loot pretty slow. A lot of times, sometimes we get lucky and we'll follow somebody and they already have enough money for loadout. These guys, gold chest right here. I don't know what he's tracking. Did he hear something? Is he calling somebody out? This guy's a 0.6 KD. What is going on? These look like his homies too, because I think they're in the same lobby with him. Jazzy and Haha, you're dead. Yeah, these are his homies. The Haha dead guy. He has enough now. Is a 2.26. Wow. Yeah, they don't belong in the same lobby together. That guy is a much better player. And then we have Jazzy Boy Fade. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on over there. We'll go ahead and look them up. So 0.6 and a 2.2. A little nutty here. But that's one of the things that a lot of people talk about skill-based matchmaking. They forget to make that argument. They'll say, oh, well, you know what? You just want to beat on bad players. Well, no, how about I want to just play with my friends? Like imagine, my son has a 0.9 KD or something like that, right? He's only 7 years old. So imagine we queue up into a lobby and I'm at a 2+, and he's at a 0.8. It's like, so we're going to automatically get thrown into sweaty lobbies where it's not fun for him, or we go down a bracket because, it's trying to help him out, and then my lobby's too easy, It's always one of those things that goes back and forth. This guy, by the way, has a 1.5, so they actually have a pretty good dispersion of KD here. So the 0.6 seems pretty low, but we'll see what happens here. Obviously, the Haha, you're dead is the highest KD in this group. They are kind of split, though. This surprises me. Normally, when we watch randoms, they're usually holding hands. Like, these guys are pretty close. They called a UAV already. There's people over here going to be rotating in. They're not rotating yet. And then there's people over here probably by this supply. There's 3 of them.
Repositioning.
In trios, typically people are going to hold hands. So you can see this group is now moving over. They should have been call out so that they can catch them in rotation. This guy has a shotgun, so it's not ideal. He's got to rotate and catch these guys. Here it is. He's ready with the C58.
Make for target location.
Comes around. He should be able to beam this guy because they're split. Oh, he went into here. He's going to be able to catch him as he comes out. There it is. What? What are you doing, bro? Your team's helping you out. You're lucky you were getting finessed. The other guy's shooting from up top here. He was able to plate up. He got 1 shotgun in. He's going to come in, finish this guy out. He did throw down a prox mine, so you got to watch out for that. He'll probably blow that up. Boom. Good to go. Damn, the audio sounds loud while spectating. The other guy takes off. Well, there's only 2 of them, so obviously they weren't in a good spot. But he ends up taking off. He got his kill there. So one thing that I've been talking a lot about, especially when I've been using the eye tracker on the second channel, which is just more JGOD, is one of the things that I struggle with and I'm continually working on. But I've taken a break from working on it for a while. That's why it hasn't really improved. But now I'm getting back into it, is the centering. Obviously, it's one of those things that is probably top 3 most important things when you're in a first-person shooter, is your crosshair placement, sometimes they'll call it, or your centering. And it's where you actually put this little crosshair in relation to your sight line on the level part. So he has his a little bit low too. Even though he's a 2.5 KD player, he's rocking with his a little bit low. Normally, you want it kind of at chest level, chest to head, and then you use it that way. Obviously, the better of the group. He has a slide canceling around, all that stuff. He must have spotted someone. He did. Guy closes the door. He's going to go close the distance. And you can see the centering's a little bit low. It's kind of like he would hit the... Now, let's see when he comes through here. What is he doing? He's going to get chased. His teammate's going to help. Nice. They use the shotgun. He got the Gallo. They're on the Gallo squad, which is still broken, by the way. I know I haven't included that in my top 10 weapons, but it is still broken, especially after the nerf to the MP5. There's very few guns that can compete with the shotgun within 10 meters. Whoa, he got sniped from both behind. He probably didn't give a call out. His team's probably going to die here.
Throwing stun.
Yep. He's dead. Let's see. Come on, give us the next guy. Okay, he's getting demolished. He's going to get down here. They're going to full press. He has a shotgun too. Good position with the prone. And he gets demolished. Everyone's rocking shotguns in this lobby. Look, what the hell is that? 2 of them got down, but he was able to res them. Oh, man. This is nuts. I think we're still going to be spectating the guys in the Gulag. Yeah. They're all in the Gulag now. Now they're going to be on a regain. So that's part of the problem with some of these trio modes is that if they haven't gone to the Gulag, then it's kind of one of those things. Okay, come through. So this is slow firing. You can hear the footsteps of enemy players, so it kind of sucks there. Yeah, normally you want to get up to the wall here, and then you just sound whore, and then react based off the audio. Rambo's the only one. Let's see if he's going to sell, though, because his name is Rambo Sell. Or sold, and he has a 0.6. He had the lowest KD, which likely means his Gulag win percentage is terrible. All right, now we got him in the Gulag with the Groza. Let's see if he runs up. Yeah, normally you run up to that wall to the left, not that wall. You didn't do it right. You run him to this wall. Then you use your stun. If the stun stuns somebody, then you know to go to the go around and flank them from a different line of sight. If it doesn't, then you know the enemy's on the other side. But, you know, it is what it is. This guy just died. Let's go ahead and get this guy here. So he's Old Fart 360. See what his stats are. .60. There it is. Probably going to be a 1 or something. 1.68. All right, so that checks out. He got second place in their last match before this. He's playing with Darth, Mushy. Yep, and then the Bagel. Yeah, this is a squad that plays together. Let's go ahead and check out Darth Mushy, who's in the Gulag, is a 1.5. So this is an overall above average team. And then 420, Bagel, Mage, 420. Let's see what his stats are. 905, yep, that's it. 0.97. So this Bagel Mage 420 guy is the guy with the lowest KD, sub 1 at 0.97. Kind of explains it. You know, he's probably a little high. So it's contributing to his lack of ability to maintain his ability to compete. But it is what it is. A lot of times late night, like for me, this is 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this is late night. There should be a decent sweaty lobby here. Because this is normally the peak time when a lot of players are on. So matchmaking normally runs optimally. But with trios, we get this mixed blend. Like we saw, there was a 0.6 in the other lobby. Those teammates, that team's gone. This guy with the lowest with the 0.97. So we get to factor that into there. So let me know also in the comment section, what do you prefer? Do you prefer that like I just talk about it casually and not know the player's stats? Or do you think it adds value knowing the player's stats so I can kind of get feedback and we can focus on the right player? Because I want to kind of dynamically change these. I got a lot of feedback on my previous one basically saying that, you know what, I add a lot of value by breaking down the gameplay. A little bit different. So I plan to keep doing these because obviously the whole point of them is to give tips and tricks and kind of how people move and maneuver and stuff like that. And I think the value was there as basically mentioned by you guys in the comments section. So yeah, just let me know. Feedback, I read the comments. Even though there's a lot of them, I do appreciate that. But it's kind of one of those things I try to get to as many as I can. So right here, it doesn't look like they have loadout guns. This guy is still running around with the 1911. They are running to do a recon, which doesn't look like they've done any recons. Recons are typically easy to do. M82, this sucks as a sniper. But he does have the Krig, so at least he's in a good spot there. I would have kept the 1911 or picked up the shotgun because the Krig is going to be a range option, especially since it has the built-in 4X. Not as practical for your close range options. This guy basically doesn't have anything for close range, and that was a mistake. Obviously, they have the bounty now that they got to go ahead and grab. And this is enough to kill that bounty. He's got a spot. Oh, were they ultra? Where? What the hell? Man barely peeked out of there. That was insane. The dude, like, perfectly aimed where he was. Especially with the cheater problem, you would think that somebody's cheating. There he is on the left. You could spot him. I don't think he noticed where he was. M82, it's a liability. It's so bad. Especially after they modified it. It's like they wanted people to use it more. They modified the fire rate, the damage multipliers, all that nonsense. But at the end of the day, they just made it trash. And not every gun needs to be meta or good, but they made it objectively worse. So they could rotate over here, get a UAV, potentially get another loadout, because a new loadout doesn't come in until Zone 5. And their other loadout is way... Where the heck is their loadout? I thought I saw it. Oh, there it is. Way over here. Like, they're not going back over there. It is in the zone, but they're not going to make it back over there. 700 meters? Nah. This lobby's dying kind of decently paced. There's only 44 players left in 20 teams. It's cruising by pretty quick. There's the money on the buy. And that should be enough to buy another loadout for 10 Gs. Also, a lot of people don't realize that, but I do spectating Rebirth. Obviously, it's trios right now, but I normally put that on the second channel. So if you prefer a little bit more Rebirth as a change of pace, feel free to check out those. I get a lot of tips in those if you're trying to want to learn Rebirth for the first time. There's a lot of stuff I touch on that maybe you got to break the glass. Should have broke the glass. Because if you get a headshot, it doesn't get it down. Because the glass mitigates some of the damage. I would have run up, broke the glass, and then try to make that shot. That's a whole other story though, right? With FMJ, you can break through it, but snipers don't usually have FMJ. Just kind of how it is. The Cold War ones definitely do not. So yeah, if you're sniping, break the glass because it's unfortunate to get a headshot and it doesn't down somebody. So he got his loadout. He did get Ghost right off the bat. EOD, amped. And he kept the sniper. And I think he kept the Krig too. That's a hard shot with the floor sniper. So ideally what you would do in this scenario is you would not probably chow that.
Got their attention.
Even though he can get rezzed, you probably wouldn't chow it. You're going to waste some plates here if he plates up. But what you would do is close the distance. And the next 40 seconds, that person's going to be forced to move towards you. And then you'll be able to get an easy kill. That's the benefit of playing battle royales, is you know that people have to move. If you move up to this building here, you could stay on the roof, wait for them, and then as they come in the next 40 seconds or so, you would be able to get a clear kill because they're going to have to be moving. There's the guy right there. He missed him by that car. I think he spots him now. He's double pinging it, which can also be very distracting for teammates because now there's 3 red pings there. That's a for sure guy there. The other one's rotating. And then there's one there, so that's 3. It looks like he cut across. There it is. There it is. So they have the full squad here. See, once you've done that, you no longer need to sit here. Like, you need to go help your team out. You know where everyone's at. Like, quit taking your time. So you got a 3x Krig. It's too bad they busted the display, the preview. So it's kind of hard to see what's going on here. But I would imagine it's a meta build. Ranger, mil-spec, agency suppressor. Dang, they have stopping power? What the hell was that? Oh no, maybe there's a dead silence in there. Could be useful later. But this guy doesn't have anything for close, so he has to keep everything ranged because he has this in a sniper rifle. He didn't keep the Psychov. He popped the Deddy. Unless his teammate called out that if somebody was close. So this is an average to above average team. Mushy just got his kill there.
Setting a claymore.
Good spot for a claymore, but you normally want that a little bit lower. You should have placed it on the stairs so that as soon as it went off, you don't want it to down. You don't. If you down somebody, cool. But ideally, the power of the claymore is for audio. If they shoot it, you know where they're at. If they run into it, you know where they're at. Clear indicators. If you put it up top, by the time they're there, you already hear them. So what's the point of it? Unless you just don't want somebody to throw the ladder, but they could throw. Oh, this guy got beamed from both sides. His team's gonna res him. Oh, he got a cluster in there. Looks like he made it out. He's fine. See, and this is where the cluster or claymore would help, because if they push this building, you're in a very bad spot, right? Like you're stuck in a room. You're holding this. Also, the guy's coming up. Lay prone. Lay prone. This is a blind spot for most games. Lay prone. They will not see you. Plate up. Lay prone. Your teammate's covering. And this is another screwed up part. Remember I said the guy didn't have a close range too much. M4 is okay for pre-aiming, but did he get him? He got beamed. He's one shot. He can't push that effectively. He got one down. Thirsted. There's still another one there, though. I think the teammates are watching. But like I said, goes back to how to use a claymore. You would set it down lower. If they run into it, they take damage. You know where they're at. The guy would have never got that close. Okay, cool. Not bad. Mac 10. Mac 10 in trios is really good. You just got to understand the positioning element of it and know how to get yourself back in the fight. He's missing some plates here. The teammates likely have some plates if we skim through. 5. He needs to ask for some plates from his teammates. Mushy has 5. He also has 5 kills. And then this guy has 8. So they need to share with him. We'll go to the guy with 5. There potentially could be a cheater in the lobby. I mean, it's zone 4. I don't know. Somebody just called in that. This is where you pop up the map. Might be somebody in this area. Got the dead silence. Ask for some plates. There it is. He got 8 right there anyways. Oh, wait, no. It was the other guy that needed him. He has him now. All right, cool. They're all stacked up on plates. Got 1 kill. And a lot of times what people don't realize is they think that just because you watch your favorite streamer and they're going for 20 plus every single match, they don't always do it. If you actually watch them live, they don't do it. If you watch their YouTube, they 100% do it every match. But if you actually watch them live, it doesn't work that way. They get dumpstered. They have bad, unfortunate events. They run into ghost users. They get killed very often. But in these particular cases, most people that are playing the game are lucky to crack double digits. So if you crack double digits, you are well above average. Especially if you do it consistently. Might not be in the top 0.01% of like those top players that compete for thousands, hundred thousands of dollars, but you're very good if you're getting double digits on a consistent basis, because 99% of the players we'll watch will not break double digits. Like one guy has 1 kill this entire match, and that's no disrespect to them. He's got to play at his own pace. He's a 0.97. He's not going to be able to take every engagement, especially if he's playing with his buddies that are above average with 1.5s. This lobby's above his skill level. Most people they're going to run into are going to be better than the 420 guy. And that's where it goes back to the skill-based matchmaking, right? They are a little too close together, though. They're not covering up area. You can see that they're fighting. People are rotating. You got to watch this right side. I would have had somebody on this back wall to like track the back wall over here. Like over here, look out this way so you get a different angle. Because those people are rotating in right now. But you're all looking at the same exact location. Probably not going to be able to hit those shots.
Moving here.
See what he does. If he fires. He's patiently marking. There it is. Oh, good time to shoot. That guy was a sweat too. You see him bunny hop in the middle of the street. That guy's like a lot of bullets to be firing right there. That gun has a little bit more thump to it. So one thing I'm noticing too in the gunfight is a lot of times what like good players will do is that the gun's kind of getting out of control. You release the trigger to recenter really quick, and then you pull the trigger again. These guys have to rotate. So what you want to do is get an angle up here. Go up to where the orange ping is. Go up to where the orange ping is. Oh, you lost all peripheral. Got dumpstered. That's a TTVer. Maybe that guy came back from the Gulag or got bought back. I don't know. These guys were holding this building. That's the guy from earlier, I think. I don't know if it was. Hopefully we watch him because he seems hella sweaty. Only five teams left. So this team did end up winning. Oh, this guy is just going to run. All the hopes are on 420 Bagel Mage 420. Not good. He's totally screwed. Doesn't have enough money. There aren't any contracts that are usable. It's weird how this side of the zone doesn't have any contracts, huh? He's crouch walking. He's kind of screwed. There he is. There he is. They probably had a UAV. They knew where he was. So now we're going to be able to check out these dudes. This guy has 17. Probably a demon. 7-7. This guy has a 4 KD, a 3.93. And he's definitely a good player. Let me check out the stats. 174 wins. So this dude, oh, even good players died in nonsense. There's a guy down on the left here. His teammate could thirst him. Oh, he died. Wow. Even good players died in nonsense. That's unfortunate. So now we got this guy, Sundance. 8 kills. Man, that dude was on a heater and it got thrown away. Let's see what this guy got. This guy's a 2 KD. So pretty solid, I would imagine. All three. It's a 3v2 situation. He plays with the same people. So this is a dedicated squad. The Panic has a 1.1.
I'm going.
Yeah, they're going to win this because they have the numbers. They're in zone. They have good control of it.
Marking target.
The Brady dude has a 0.86. So seems like a lot of people play with a good mix of KDs. Yeah, this guy is definitely going to be the one carrying. Using the Swiss. You have 2 stuns too. There he is. Nice. Easy kill. Oh, no. Oh, come on, Panic. Don't sell him. Panic, where are you going, bro? Okay, Panic got the kill. GG's. There it was. That was the dub. I was about to say. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. A little bit different. Let me know if you prefer after the fact, before, in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, learned something new, please do me a favor, hit the like button if you're brand new, want to find your way back. Subscribe with notifications on. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.